Yeah, had a super long day. But I don't know, a relatively good one. Still, it was still good. Who am I kidding? Every day sucks. When there's no Rambo. A lot of memories sort of poured in today. And, the one that really stood out was walking again. We walked for once or twice a day. And, Rambo and I had great conversations, or I had great conversations with myself out loud while he just listened. Rambo never got tired of me. He never got tired of how I felt. He never got tired of my concerns. If I was upset, he'd be there. If I was down, he'd be there. If I was happy, he'd be there. And it just seemed like he always wanted to know more. And now that Rambo's gone, you start realizing the other people in your life who really don't fill that. They don't fill that void. Hey, you got friends and they're here, there, or what have you, but it's not the same. It's not enough. Sometimes you feel like you're not heard. Sometimes you feel like they're not listening. Rambo was never mean to me. He may have done some bad stuff, but he felt sorry for it immediately. And I guess he got away with it because you couldn't help but look at his face and say there's no way he did that on purpose. But he knew. I remember one time I didn't feed him for a while and he pissed in the house. I was like, yeah, that's my fault. Still mad, but it was still my fault. Rambo was smart because if he wanted water, he'd clang his water bowl. And if he wanted food, he'd clang his food bowl. But he was never mean because he didn't ask for much anyway. And here I was, I guess, asking everything of him. But the truth of the matter is I never had to ask. He was just there for it. If I went room to room, he'd be there for anything. Even getting up early. It was so rare, but every so often he'd be like, this is just too early, I'm staying in bed. But for the most part, he'd get out of bed. And he'd saunter over to the living room and just be like, oh, I'm going to pass out here right beside you. I didn't even have to ask. I didn't have to teach him how to be nice to me. Rambo was the only person that made me feel like I wasn't too much or there wasn't anything wrong with me. He loved and cared. And after the day I had, fuck man, makes me miss him that much more. Just a testament to how great he was, Wish more people were like Rambo. People who make you feel like you're hellish. Like it's terrible that you're you. It's a problem that you're you. Dogs don't make us feel that way. I've never felt lonely before. But not having Rambo. I just wish I met more people that just like wanted to be nicer and more caring to me, like Rambo did. It seems like you have to do so much more just to get a little bit of that from them. You shouldn't have to. Especially when you're not doing anything mean or wrong or anything to them. But dogs, all you gotta do is feed them. Make sure they got water to drink. A little bit of playing. That's why they're so marvelous. I miss Rambo. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day.